Hello, I'm in D-War. This is Kerbal Space Program, and even though it looks like it's day out there, it's not. Just pretty much landed after that suborbital fiasco, and I took on a few more missions to complete a few test thingies. So that's all done. Blah blah blah. I don't think I'm actually going to get around to some of these. I really want to orbit Kerbin. What we're going to do is we're going to load up the science node again. Yeah, you're okay about you. I'll load up you. That's good old science nodes, but I want to load up. I want to kind of see what the differences are. Did this one get me into space? I don't think this one did it? This one's kind of defunct now. We'll go back to the science nodes and we'll delete that one. Load up this one. So I obviously forgot to save it after my last intrepid adventure. Science nodes definitely does seem to be the one to get me up. I've also upgraded the administration buildings because that will allow me to do an EVA in suborbit. So hopefully I attach bigger one there. Get rid of that bigger one. Once I know I can get into orbit, I'll go back to testing it, but right now. So, we've got a swivel liquid fuel engine. The Terrier seems to be better here. And considering that thing's supposed to get me... Actually, no, it's not better there. Because it can't get me into orbit. So the swivel gimbal might do me better. We're not recovering any parts, so I mean, if you can... Yes, save and continue. If you can find me the building on here that allows me to recover lost parts. Is it this one? Basic action groups reported. Basic action groups reported. Oh no, that's literally the map. It doesn't do anything else as far as I can tell. You know, that's contracts. That's launch pad. Launch pad again. Strategies. Resource transfer. I don't even know what that really does. Resource transfer. This is the one I upgraded, and now I can perform EBAs. And the can plant flags. So either I'm missing a building, or there must be an easy way to recover parts, because they do it in real life. We'll just warp to the next morning. There we go. They do it in real life. They reclaim as much of the wreckage as possible and reuse it. But why can't my Kerbal? And I've done it once, but I had to manually go find the parts. So I'm a bit... Is that mechanic even in this game? One would hope so. Tail fins. Oh, get rid of that for now. So, what we'll do is we throw... If anyone's got an answer for that, please message me. Because it's kind of bugging me. I'm throwing away quite a lot of money just getting into space at the moment. Fuel tanks, we've got a swivel liquid fuel engine, we've got fuel tanks, and then we've got this bumper. I don't know why I keep going for freeze on everything. I just like that. Like that look. I did have a Reliant in here. Oh, it lost my last ship design when so I'm having to rebuild it a little bit. Yep, that looks about right, apart from the lack of fin on this one, because that seemed to work a bit. There we go. I've actually got one part left, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick another tank in here. And that gives me enough delta D, I think, to get into space. I hope. Let's get all the decouplings out of the way. So that will fire. Don't want that firing. That will fire. These will fire at the same time. Right. And I want this to fall away, so that's that decoupling there. Don't want that one. So that's that decoupling. Where's this engine? That engine there. I want that to fire at the same time. I will cut back my throttle. I think that's why it got all wobbly last time. Again, hand movements, not that you can see. So then this one will be kicking in more or less. So then I want that there, which is that swivel engine, and this stacked decoupler, which is on that, and then last but not least, the last stacked decoupler to release my last engine. And this should get me into orbit, fingers crossed. We will actually save this one. Go for the launch. I want to get into orbit. Kind of need to get into orbit. It's just to get that last bit of science. Launch, activate the SAS. We'll throttle up, and when it starts wobbling, we'll throttle down. Or once we hit about 250, there, started wobbling. Throttle down, then boosters. Let the thumper do the work. The thumper's literally there just to get us going. So there goes the thumper. And now it's the rocket's turn. And we are going to start hitting airy systems. And we're doing airy systems. So I'm just playing around with the throttle here. Got to make sure. Go away, windows. Sticky keys. Sticky keys should never have been a thing. Oh, will you go away? Right, I'm disabling that. Right, we start hitting the 45-degree angle mark. Using the gimbal. And the hypothesis is correct. Oh, and now we're tumbling. Let the SAS turn off until we start to right ourselves again. There we go. So even a fun little tumble there. Tell it to stay there. We're going to be hitting 81 thou, and then we want to burn again. But I want to make sure I clear the atmosphere before I turn towards the horizon marker. Just check the map. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be a steep angle of return. There's actually no more land this way until I start getting over here. If I start getting over there, I really wish I'd hit orbit. But there's not much land going this way either, so I'm not sure what to do about that. Let's see. 70,000, so line myself up. That should be good. And start burning because I'm over 76,000 over here. And I want to try and get this value as high as possible before this value. Also, this music that's playing at the moment, can someone tell me if this is open source or not? Because I swear I've heard this somewhere else. Creeper World, I think, but I may be mistaken. And it would be cool if they were using the same music. I need to make sure I've still got some fuel left at the end, but hopefully the periapsis is going up. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to bottle it. I am going to bottle. Oh, I bottled. Got so close though. So we've got about 15 minutes before we land. You're useless to me now. I don't think the Terrier would going halfway across the... No, as far as this is concerned, we've hit on orbit. But, you know, the thing's actually saying I haven't hit an orbit. My goal. Haven't quite hit an orbit. Oh, you got to hit a stable orbit. That's complaining about. But yeah, 15 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just time warp. Just until that... Well, just until it actually takes me out of time warp. So, we're going to start hitting the atmosphere soon. I hope. Otherwise, why would it take me out of time warp? Oh, science. EVA. EVA. Come on. I want you back in there. The cheekiest EVA report I think I will ever do. Because, you know, I'm half expecting this thing to burst into flames any second now. Land below me. I think I might actually be landing over here, look. How many EVA reports can I have? Wait, I can't get back into the vehicle. I can't eject him. Although I did find a little trick with the airplane, so I might be able to pull off that. I turned off SAS. When did I do that? I've got tons of electrical charge left. That's me holding down F to activate SAS. Just so it stops my spin, rather than me trying to do manual. I tend to overcompensate. Although, like I said, electrical charge at this point. Am I actually ever going to come down to land? Let's rotate this. That just makes more sense to me because this will start heading into the blue. Blue should be on my left because I'm traveling towards the ground. If my ship was going towards the left hand of the screen, the brown would be on the left. And I have no idea what's going on here. Or it would take me out of the time warp just in time to get the... right, just because I'm too close to the planet, I think. It's unlike you being in time warp this close to the planet. But I'm definitely landing on land-ish. The landing gears are actually going to be useful. Go on, hit somewhere populated. I want to see Kerbals burn. That's a good point, actually. Kerbals, I've got somehow going to space, and we have no populated cities. How strange is that? There's no eco-structure behind these space programs. They just want you to do random missions. Right, I'm just going to have to turn SAS on. Because this is getting a bit... Is that my rocket? Is that all my rocket? Oh no, they're just random pockets of water. Let's just... I'm coming into the planet sideways. This is seriously cool. I can't tell you how cool this is. I'm coming into the planet sideways. I'm going to lose landing legs. Look at something green. Oh hey, I'm losing it. That's keeping an eye on my ship rather than telemetry. Go on then, you fly how you want. Fly free, little nose cone. I look like a dart. Right. Going to deploy. Spin us around. Spin us around. That's it. Landing gears. Oh wow, that was exciting. And landing gears could actually come down. Better to be a bit more down, look. Oh, on this side is covering that. Not seen any experiments pop up. I've not heard any bleeps either. I'm gonna slow down the time. That probably didn't help me steer actually. In a town or two. And we are on the highlands. Coming into land, slowly but surely. So we nearly got there. The problem was the last stage. I'm not quite sure. Yes, we landed. Really? No signs? Can I? Yeah, keep data. Store data. Don't think this is coming up all the time. I may have messed the settings up some. Crew report. Can I reboard in here? Can I do a crew report? Yep, take that. And can I open you? You've not been used, so we might as well use you. Yep, we'll store you. See, this should be coming up here. We'll take you. That's about all the science I can do here. I want to tell him to jump out and try and... Can I do? Oh, they're still flying, and I've got that one, haven't I? Can I? What? Yeah. Yeah, still flying. The big question, mind you, I've got propellant. EVA report. You can come out here and you can plant a flag. Whoops, I've got caps lock on. Try and help me steer. I land somewhere. There we go. Right. The fire tower now. Yeah. Jump. No, that's just not going to get him up there, is it? Okay. But that'll work. Recover vessel. Please, please, please let him be in there. I need to build myself a plane. But I don't have the science to... Please let me recover. There we go. Also, the lack of music is kind of creeping me out. So we've got a bit of science from him. Can I hit you and can we scroll around? Oh, so I've just lost all that science. And I can't even see my flag on here, can I? Oh, can I recover? No, no, that's my ship there, look. So I can recover that. Yes. Oh, lovely science. Next, done. Lovely. So maybe check here next time I try to recover stuff. That might be an idea, rather than trying to use this view, because this view doesn't seem to show a lot of the details. Whoops, I didn't mean to come in here. So, 10 minutes left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get that research for bigger rockets and see if I can see what I can build, basically. No, to enter you. We've got heavy rocketry. Will give me a bigger solid fuel booster. I've got propulsion systems, both of which are 90, which is going to be Spark and Oscar B fuel tank, which I'm going to guess is for like floating around in space rather than... Yeah, a positively different approach to existing trends in rocketry. They sound like moving around in space. Then we've got fuel systems for bigger fuel tanks, Rocco Max stuff. So it sounds like this is the thing I want, so we'll research that. Science archives, I'm not bothered about that. I don't even know where to start in the science archives, it looks kind of daunting. So, do a new one, and we will call this the Science Orbiter, because that's what we're aiming for. Is where I kind of should have stole the science in the room. In fact, that's not a bad idea. Load up, don't save, give me the science notes back. Call you the Orbiter. But we will remove that, and then we will save you. So, got bigger engines to play with. Look at the Terrier, which I'm not quite sure if that... I mean, in a vacuum, that looks great. But in a vacuum, that looks better. You're gimbaled. And you've got a hell of a lot more thrust than these guys. Where's your ISP? Where am I looking? That's 280. The ISPs are, I mean, that's better in a vacuum than that was. No, it's about the same. And then we've got the Poodle, which I'm going to assume is just an upgraded Terrier. We've got 80 to 350. 5 to 350, 85. Yeah, it's just a slightly upgraded Terrier look. So we've got the science nose, all pretty much ready for us. Re-entry with this thing's a bit annoying, but we'll have 2 fuel tanks, and we'll stick on the Poodle. Give that as an odd shape. Because you're Rocco Max, so do I need some kind of Rocco Max brand adapter? Will that allow fuel to go through it? That's the question. I need a decoupler there anyhow, so we'll get the stack decoupler. We'll attach you. But now I haven't got the Rocco Max fuel tanks. What we'll do is we'll use that. Because that doesn't look very aerodynamic, we'll carry on using the Terrier. Then we'll have another decoupler. So yeah, the last bit of this episode is basically me building a new. And then you can go there. But we still don't have the fuel tanks. But yeah, the skipper's a big one as well, look. We'll save that. We'll go find out where the fuel tanks for the Rocco Max is kept. Right, more science I've got to spend. Probably in fuel systems. Yeah, look, Rocco Max. Ah. So that's another 90 science I need there. That's annoying to say the least, because it does mean that I can't use any more Rocco Max parts. As soon as the last episode ran long, I'm going to cut this one short here, and I am going to look at Rocco Max because I wasn't expecting this. And oh, mind you, oh, that'll get me into orbit. Maybe without them boosters. Yes, I'll stick with my original plan. I'll cut this episode short, unfortunately for us. Check out the missions before I go. So, it looks like I've got a new solid fuel booster. That should get me into space quite easily. Take that on, I suppose. We've got a land. We've got a thumper solid fuel, which we need to do, which I'll be doing next time. So we'll take these 2 missions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at building a new aircraft, which now that I've just spent my science, I kind of regret, because I could have gone for aerodynamics and got myself some aircraft parts. But I'll look at building myself an aircraft, and we will try and gather as much science off camera as possible, because exploring Kerbal looks like it's going to be a bit of a drag, to say the least. I'm probably do a montage of collecting the data in my next video, so we will see how that goes. Thank you for watching. I've been Andy War. This has been Kerbal Space Program, and with all my flutter, I pretty much made a full episode. Ta-ra for now. Thank you for watching.